How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator. So, as you can see, I have got the farm all on the trailer with my fertilizer spreader on because we've got a good little contract, spreading fertilizer. So, it's just up the road here. I think it's after this field on the left here. We need to go in here. There's a little track or something for us. Okay. And it's the next field in, I do believe, so... Just gotta truck up this way just a smudgen. Remember correctly, it's this field here, so hopefully it shouldn't take us too long. But we'll give it a go. I may have to go and refill the fertilizer spreader, but that'll be fine. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna park this up right here, lower the ramp down, turn this one off, get her unstrapped. Come on. Alrighty. Let's get the old girl down and off. I am probably going to have to go and get my bag of fertilizer at some point because I'm going to miss a lot when I'm doing this, so hopefully I get most of it, but we'll just give it a go and see what happens. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set that going, chuck her in higher gear. We're going to do 12 the whole time, that's fine. Yeah, it's bigger field than I really anticipated on it being, but it was the smaller of the two that I had available for jobs, and I've already skipped 2 days trying to find a job, so we'll stick with this. It might take us a little bit, we might have to go and fill up on fertilizer. It'll be fine, we'll manage. It's not like we are struggling for money at the moment. Oh God, I shouldn't have said that. But yeah, it's been good. Really keen to try and get the baling done today. Well, baling done. I think we should be able to harvest the oat field, get some money coming in from that, and use my awesome little baler. That will be awesome if we can get that done. I just want to give it a go. It looks like it'll be a lot of fun. Just an interesting little piece of equipment. Again, thanks to Dukeretrofarmer for the suggestion on that one. That's always awesome when people are making suggestions like that. Something I didn't even think of looking at. Yeah, hopefully we're running through fertilizer quick here, so we're definitely going to need to either buy more fertilizer or just go and grab our bag, but it'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah, we're just tonking along. It's a damn big field. I didn't realise just how big it was before I took the job. And we're 10% through, and we're about 20% through our fertilizer in this, so yeah. We're going to need to empty it twice and a bit because I'm going to miss a lot of spots, and yeah, we'll manage. It'll be fine. But yeah, so this is going to take me a little bit of time, probably 10 or 15 minutes, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit fast forward, I'm going to hit the music, seeing as that's been a great smash hit, the music that I've found for this. Everyone's seems to really enjoy it. It's nice and calming and I love it. So yeah, I'm going to hit the music and yeah, we will settle in and get it done. I'll see you soon.
I've walked through nights that had no end, carried ghosts I called my friends, but every shadow, every cry was just a whisper passing by. Now morning finds me soft and slow, breaking through the frost below. The weight is less, the path is clear, and trees don't speak, but still they know the way a heart begins to grow. When all is still and breath is true, the world begins to feel brand new. Now morning finds me soft and slow, breaking through the frost below. The weight is less, the path is clear, and I can feel the silence near. Not every storm was meant to stay. Some just come to clear the way. I stood where willows touched the tide, with lanterns lit on either side. The crossing called when dusk grew cold, a place for stories to unfold. I find the stones now worn and bare, no voices left, just evening air. The bridge is gone, the path unclear, but still I feel you linger here. We are the echoes on the stream, the fading light of someone's dream. Though time may wash the trail away, the crossing sings, we've not decayed.
Okay, so I'm hoping this is going to be the end of it. There's every chance that it won't be, but I'm hoping this will be the end. As you would have seen, I went and just bought another bag of fertilizer because I'm going to need it anyway, and it's a lot quicker than running all the way to the shop to all the way back home just for the fertilizer. So there we go, lovely jubbly. That job is done skis. So that is that contract finished. So that would have paid for another bag of fertilizer for me, which is good. I'm sure the owner of the field doesn't mind me leaving the car parked here. Slow that down. I'm hoping, because I got the tricycle type, I'm going to be able to get the wheels up next to that big bag. Just angle park it just a smudging. Lovely. Let's just back up just a little bit. Come on. There we go. Alright. Switch her off there. Strap her down. Whoop. Strap her down. Jump back up in this beastie. And we will... Yeah, actually before I go, I'm going to get paid. Thank you, Noah. And $43 or $4,400, but nearly $2,000 of that was for fertilizer, so it doesn't seem like you make a lot of money with that. but that's fine. I'm going to head back over to the house and have a look and see if there might be one more job that we might be able to knock out, but if there's nothing that I like the looks of, then we might just sleep up, because I think tomorrow's harvest day. Must be a school excursion or something going on, because I've caught all of the buses. That, or they're just doing loopy loops. I think it's just loopy loops. Well, that almost ended badly. Who would have thought? Super H on a shorty patrol, not exactly the most stable. Okay, so we're back at the house. I've just pushed that bag over onto the other trailer just so it's out of the way. It's heavy as all crap, believe it or not. Let's get this thing just ready to possibly unload, and we'll have a look at the contracts that we've got. I've got a baling job here, but I don't know that I want to do other people's baling jobs yet until I know how quick I can do like my size area, so I'm going to put that one off for now. The other one was a cultivating job, but that's looking maybe... I mean, we'd get it done, but I kind of want to get my stuff done, so I'm going to leave this all here just like that because I'm lazy as sin, and we're going to sleep up, and hopefully tomorrow is harvest day. Alrighty, and just like that, we've got a field of gold. Not literal gold, but look at it. Okay, did I leave enough space to get this old girl out? Now let's climb up in there. Move this out of the way because don't want to get into the thing I want, apparently. Words are hard. Alright, now let's climb up in. Ugh. Okay. We are so close to the ceiling right now. Alright. Plenty of space. Don't know what I was worried about. Doke, let's get the front put on. Alright, lovely jubbly. Let's get her brought around this way. Okie doke. Alright, so I think I have set my straw swath up, so we'll find out very shortly, I think. See if we end up with a big pile of poop behind us. Yes! We've got the straw poop. I so can't wait to use that baler. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, personally. But yeah, I'm not sure what I do in this field, if I keep it as just doing oats, but I'm thinking I'm probably going to put wheat in it. Knock it down a gear, see if that helps. There we go. Second gear's just a little bit too much of a hill for this old girl, so... I gotta remember not to drive off while it's still pooping. Okay, let's go. And since I've added the manual shifting, I've been enjoying it. It just takes me a second or two longer to do all the basic stuff. So, hopefully it won't be too bad for much longer. Get the buttons the right way around, that'd be nice to start with. Alright, we'll pick this up. Shift her into backwards, wait for it to finish pooping. Reverse her around. Lower it down, put it in forwards. There we go. I'm slowly getting the hang of it. When I remember what I'm doing. It's a great little combine that we've got though. Definitely can't complain about it. Well, I mean I could, but that'd just be rude. Could do it with a bigger front, just to speed some things up a bit, and then we could do some bigger harvest jobs, but we're managing. That's fine. We'll pick this up here. Bring backwards. Sweet. been fat fingering the button to turn off the combine rather than just lifting it like I normally do. Yeah, so this will be the last of the headlands because I don't really need to do headlands. There's plenty of space around it, but it's just the way I've always done it, so. Finish booping. Sweet. So I'm going to go up and down quite a few times now, and yeah, should be a good haul for us. Hopefully, I mean we're half full already, so should hopefully fill the combine up once, and then we'll see how we go with the trailer. It's definitely not going to fill the trailer, I don't think. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit the tunes, hit the fast forward button, and we will see you again shortly.
The memories in water lie beneath the ever-changing sky. I reach through reeds and shifting ground. Your voice is there, a haunting sound. Though years have passed and names are worn, the crossing waits where we were born. Beneath the moon, the waters breathe. They guard the truths we once believed. The silent vow, a thread still tied between the worlds we now divide. We are the echoes on the stream, the fading light of someone's dream. Though time may wash the trail away, the crossing sings, we've not decayed. We've not decayed.
Alrighty, so we are on the final run. I pressed the wrong button trying to change view. That's why we've got a couple of little soldiers there. We'll just have to turn around when we get to the top. Yeah, this thing is starting to feel like it's lacking a bit of power getting up the hill. Like, we've got it in first, but it still struggles. I mean, it's not like when we were in auto and it was stopping and starting and all that crap, but when it comes to turning around, I've forgotten to be stopping to let my straw poop out. Yeah, so I've figured out, you know, just now that it's better to turn the whole contraption off. Whoop, stop, put it in forwards gear. Because you get just a little bit more power when you're, you know, driving, so it's not putting the power through to the front. But yeah, it's lacking a bit of power, but that's fine. For what we're doing, like I keep saying, it's more than enough. Alright, we'll scooch through, we'll get these last couple of little dudes. Lovely. Okie doke, and we can turn that off. Just realised I probably didn't need to buy that second bag of solid fertilizer because I was just thinking I probably want to get liquid fert very soon. It's no great loss. I mean, we'll still use it. We'll use it until we've used it all up because I'm not wasting it. Shit's expensive. But yeah, so that's done. Our wife please is empty. Let's get this switched off and we'll see where is the best place to sell off some oats. So I've had a bit of a look and prices are absolutely terrible at the moment. They should be going up, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to poke this into the shed so that it doesn't get wet if it rains. Not that anything will happen because it's a video game, but I'm going to poke this in the shed anyway because it makes me feel better. The prices at the moment are just absolutely abysmal. They're in about their worst, so I'm not selling right now. But the good news is, that's done. That's disconnected, that's out of the weather. It's time. Hello, my amazing little baby. It's nice and quiet as well. Until we get the grunting of Brent trying to do manual labour. Now let's just pull out the distractions for this thing. Okie doke. I should just need to turn this thing on. Got my little pitchfork, got my door open. Let's see how this goes. Oop, I missed. Okay, so the pickup is my pitchfork, that makes sense. Ah, yes. Look at it go. This is awesome. Squeeze. Nice. That's cool as hell. I mean, it's going to take me a while to do this. This is why I didn't want to do a job with it to start with, because it's going to take me a little while, but it's going to be cool. Squeeze. This is awesome. Thanks, Duke. I really appreciate you pointing this one out. This is awesome. There's no first-person camera. That's a little bit rude. All right. Yep. Best piece of equipment I've bought by far. Squash her down. This thing's awesome. I love it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to hit the music. This is probably going to take me a while, but that's fine. Hit the music. Enjoy. Relax. I'm going to have some fun with my new baler. It's going to take me a while. See you soon.
Morning dew on a mossy stone, breath of earth where the roots have grown, a quiet hush beneath the trees. The world exhales in gentle peace. Echoes in the moss beneath my feet, stories sleeping where the stillness meets. Every step a whispered rhyme, woven deep in forest time. Feather falls from skies of gray, carried slow, then floats away. The day unfolds in amber light, and every shadow feels just right.
And this is why I said you need to stop to do your straw poop, because otherwise you end up with wonky bits like this. Because I was doing first person and forgot to stop. This bale is awesome.
Every step a whispered rhyme, woven deep in forest time. No need for maps, the soul will steer. Through the quiet, truth draws near. In this hush, I start to see.
Alrighty, so we are coming to the end of this baling job. It was awesome fun. I do really like this baler. Not sure that I'll do jobs with it unless it's a teeny tiny little field like mine, because this was a decently long job to do. I wouldn't say super long, but was long enough to give me a taste, but not to want to keep doing it for much longer. So we have got everything up. We've got 86% of another bale, so that's great. Haven't quite got enough. Oop, there's a little bit there. Yeah, no, we're not going to have enough dregs to make up the last bale, I don't think. There's a tiny little smudging over here, but that's not going to give me bugger all. Yeah, alright. Let's go and put this thing away. Yeah, it's a great little piece of machinery. How many bales did we end up in the end? 28 little bales. That's nice. It says bale counter in the top left corner there. 28 little bales. Price of bales is also gobshite, so yeah, I'm not going to sell them either yet, but I will pick them up, load them onto that trailer, probably just push the fertilizer off. Don't really need it on there. And yeah, I'll go and plonk this back in the shed. I do need to move a bunch of stuff around so that I can clean up the yard just a little bit. Yeah, we'll get this parked in here. I'm not going to get the combine back in there because the patrol's in the way. That's fine. Can stay outside for a night. It's not going to kill it. Alright, actually, no, I've got to get this out anyway. Okie dokie. Oop, put it in forwards gear, dumbass. Alrighty. Let's hook up to this trailer and we'll just yeet that stuff off it. Back her on up. Alright, I know. Unstrap these, give them the old yeetus. Alright, so everything's unloaded very professionally. I managed to scooch that along the trailer until it fell off, so... Whoop, forwards... Oh, I'm so dumb with this. Okay, don't destroy the bag. Lovely. Alright, so... Yeah, now for the fun bit is I get to stack all of these bales on this tiny little trailer. That's going to be another fun job. What I'm going to do, I'm going to park up just here. And yeah, I'm going to stack a whole bunch of bales.
Dusty blinds, coffee cools as she rewinds. Screens glow blue, the world's online, and Natalie is right on time. Headset on, a gentle sigh. Have you tried to turn it off and try? Ticket after ticket flows, still she smiles, she always knows. Natalie from support keeps the chaos held in port. Soft as rain, calm as stone, even when she feels alone. Every call, every word, she's the quiet that gets heard. Behind the screen, her world is small. Kitchen, desk, and hallway wall. Lunch at 2 or maybe 3.
Alright, so we've got the last bale here. It's not terribly stacked. There was a couple of little physics moments that were happening with the trailer, with the bales in the trailer, where they were starting to levitate and float around a little bit, but that's fine. Everything's all on now, all tied up. Lovely. I think I mentioned As you can see, we're pretty terrible on the price of straw at the moment, so I'm also going to chuck these to the side. I don't need to sell these. I don't need the trailer for all that much, so if I can hold on to them for December, then I'm not losing anything by waiting out. As for the oats, that's also December at the best. I think we can hold on to them for that long, so I'm going to try to. At the moment, the best sell price that we've got is $4.96. When we can be getting 600, I'm going to wait for 600. So I'm also going to chuck these just out of the way somewhere, seeing as, I've got plenty of room to do that with. Probably just going to reverse it into the little side overhang shed that I don't really use all that often. Plonk it in front of the plough because I don't need the plough at the moment. Another thing that I'm sort of looking at is, I think I mentioned earlier, a liquid fertilizer spreader, a liquid spreader, because then I can also use it for weeds. Sort of blocking the cedar in a little bit there, so let's just see if we can move it across just a smudgeon. Fantastic, didn't move it at all. Good enough. Forwards gear. But yeah, so that's that field done, and that is also going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you all for watching. As usual, hints, tips and tricks are always greatly appreciated. Until next time, be good or be good at it. And I will see you in the next one. See ya.